Hi guys, it's Majesty J here. I was trying to decide what my first actual YouTube video would be about, so I was going to go with the story time video about how my mother caught herself on fire, but I had recorded the audio and everything, but realized I wouldn't have enjoyed animating it because to me it turned out a bit boring, believe it or not, and kind of clickbaity. So I decided to go back in time and remember my most terrifying childhood experiences. Yay! So I do have horrifying experiences from the teenage years, but that stuff is a bit too real. So let's get into it with a bit of background information. I was an insane child. I was wild, I was crazy, I was fearless, I was risky. I feel very sorry for my mother having to deal with me, but I rarely was afraid of anything, and these are a few exceptions. So firstly, I've had one drowning experience. I knew how to swim, but guess who didn't? My little sister. She thought it would be a good idea to, push off the side of the pool and come and say hi to sister. I could not touch the bottom, and she could not swim. So she's hanging on to me, and we're both basically drowning, and I am terrified. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit scared that, I can't really breathe, but I'm mostly not afraid of the drowning or dying. I am terrified of getting saved by this lifeguard that was on duty. Because I feel like lifeguards in general are kind of scary. They're like always yelling and scowling all the time. But this particular teenage boy locked eyes with me during this drowning incident and was like, "You are not going to do this to me today." He gave me the most murderous look my little tiny self has ever experienced. Little Jay was like, "Nope, not today." So I got me and my sister out of that pool and proceeded to get cotton candy ice cream to cure the pain. And like 8 years later, I still remember it for some reason. My next experience is actually pretty scary looking back on it, as it involved night terrors and sleep paralysis. I was pretty young too when this happened. I think I was about 4 or 5 maybe. The night terror itself was about a vampire who came through this door that just appeared on my wall. And she came in and she was just ready to bite my neck, but then she's like, "Ah, dang, I have to go sharpen my fangs." So then she just disappears back into the door, and, okay, you do you. But then I tried to wake up, but I couldn't. The image of, the door was still right there, plain as day. And I knew I was dreaming, but I couldn't move my body, and I couldn't open my eyes and escape the dream, so I was stuck. And I don't really remember what happened after that, but that was one of the only times I have ever experienced sleep paralysis, so hopefully I don't jinx myself here. Oh, and this last one, oh my gosh. Not only is this stupid movie one of the most messed up and terrifying things I have ever seen, but it is also one of the most rage-inducing things ever. So this little gem is called Watership Down, and guess what this harmless, cute little animated bunny movie is about. That's right, people, murder. Murder and blood and bunnies just attacking other bunnies and ripping them to shreds, and there may also have been dogs involved. I don't remember specifics. You think I'm going to rewatch it and find out? No siree. So the thing I realized about this is that, it's the Sausage Party of animated movies before Sausage Party came out. But the difference with this movie is that it is not made for adults. It was marketed towards children. No warnings on the box or anything. I don't know about you, but that's even more messed up to me. And because I was curious, I went and looked up the synopsis on Wikipedia, and it wasn't pretty. So yeah, that's about it. So sorry guys for leaving you on a cliffhanger. If you want to find out more about what I found, then go ahead and watch my next video as it goes more in depth to Watership Down. But I fell down this hole and all of my notes were getting really, really long, so I decided to make a whole entire separate video just dedicated to that movie. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you remember anything that scared you as a child, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I would love to read them. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.